Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
How's it going? Do you live here?
What's going on?
Sit down. Sit. Sir, can you sit down? I'll talk to you.
Okay. Come on now.
Sit.
Come on now.
Sit.
Don't do this.
Sit down.
Why are you asking me do I live here?
Do you live here? Yes or no?
What's going on though?
Who? Charlie 77.
No, back up.
Stop.
Man.
Stop. Stop. Stop, man.
The man accused of shooting a 26-year-old Daytona Beach police officer in the head has been captured and arrested in the Atlanta area.
29-year-old Othal Wallace is charged with attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer with a firearm and could be facing other charges. Authorities say Wallace will be extradited back to Daytona Beach. Governor Ron DeSantis sharing our article on social media, saying in part,
there is found in a treehouse on a property outside of the Atlanta area. 56 hours later, Wallace was placed in the handcuffs of Officer Jason Rayner. Now, the FBI Jacksonville assisted in that search looking for Wallace, as well as Homeland Security, the Georgia State Patrol, U.S. Marshals, and multiple police departments. Authorities say the property where Wallace was found is associated with a Black nationalist paramilitary organization. A search warrant was executed at 2:30 a.m., where investigators found several firearms and multiple flashbang grenades, rifle plates, rifles, handguns, and boxes of ammunition in that treehouse. A large arsenal of weapons was also recovered on the property. Daytona Beach Police Chief says Wallace was handcuffed in the 26-year-old Officer Rayner's handcuffs, who was shot in the head. Following his capture and arrest, Chief Jakari Young says Wallace made this statement: "You guys know who I am. You know what I'm capable of. It could have been a lot worse."
You know why I'm here.
Just the surveillance and the technology that was used was phenomenal. That ultimately led up to his arrest. Well, I woke them up to tell them the news, so as you can imagine, there was a huge sigh of relief, and I'm hoping they can get a few hours of sleep now finally, and now they can just solely focus on Officer Rayner and his recovery.
Officer Rayner was patrolling in Daytona Beach on Wednesday night when he saw a suspicious car. This body cam footage shows the officer approaching Wallace. Then there is a struggle between the officer and Wallace. Then you can hear a single gunshot fired off. Following the shooting, Volusia County was put on a lockdown for about 3 hours as more than 500 officers began the manhunt looking for the 29-year-old. The Daytona Beach Police Department says Officer Jason Rayner is showing positive signs of improvement. He's still in the hospital. He will be undergoing more testing. He's been with the Daytona Beach Police Department for about 3 years. And if you would like to help in his recovery, we posted the GoFundMe link on our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live this morning outside of the FBI Jacksonville headquarters, Brittany Muller, Channel.
Okay, you gotta love the way that WS News Media frames up everything, especially incidences involving police officers and black men. Just talking about words like suspicious being used. But what's so suspicious about a black man sitting in his car minding his own business? Black. But let me remind everybody of something that happened a little while back. Remember Botham Jean? He was gunned down in his apartment by police officer Amber Geiger. NRA spokesperson Dana Loesch stated that if Botham Jean had been a law-abiding gun owner, then he would probably still be alive. So I want you to keep that in mind throughout this video. I want you to also understand what Florida's stand your ground law is. And, I Googled this, but I'm going to read it to you. And it reads, Florida's stand your ground law states, a person who is not engaged in an unlawful activity and who is attacked in any other place where he or she has a right to be, has no duty to retreat, and has the right to stand his or her ground and meet force with force, including deadly force, if he or she reasonably believes. Okay, now you saw the body cam footage from earlier. Let's talk about it. What I observed is that this is much more overwhelming evidence that better police training is needed. Now, I'm going to say something because of that statement that's going to ruffle some feathers. It is Officer Jason Rayner's fault that he got shot. Let me explain. First off, he didn't wait for any kind of backup whatsoever. He rushed into the situation impulsively without thinking. Second, he put his hands on Wallace and proceeded to handle the man like a child. And let's go ahead and tell the truth. Uninvited touching from any person is very alarming. We live in a climate where police encounters with black men usually don't end well, with several bullets inside the black man, as Jacob Blake. So why would it be surprising that Othal Wallace could actually fear for his own safety? I mean, Officer Rayner already had violated Mr. Wallace's personal space while he was in the process of minding his own damn business. And let's be brutally honest. If you could pick a cop that was bullyish and possibly racist, you probably pick Officer Rayner just by that smug look on his face. Like he's looking forward to going to harass some black people. Now, I mean, I'm not making fun of the fact he got shot, but how he handled the situation from start to finish was very stupid and very unprofessional. I mean, people are scared because of incidences like George Floyd and Rayshard Brooks. Othal Wallace, arguably in this situation, due to that law I read to you a couple minutes ago, that applies to him. I mean, he stood his ground, so something like that would not happen to him. And oh yeah, big deal on arresting him and putting Officer Rayner's cuffs on him. Like the media is going to make a villain out of Othal Wallace. They're not gonna. The court of public opinion has already condemned him. But you know, this is not like a movie or some profound moment. It's like, we finally got you, god damn it, or something like that. It's just whoop-de-doo. I'll say that. But shout out to the Not Fucking Around Coalition for giving Wallace refuge. But as reported, with surveillance and technology, Wallace was arrested at a property of DeKalb County, Georgia, belonging to the Black Nationalist Paramilitary Organization, as reported. My final thoughts is like, Wallace was telling the truth. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, he could have shot Rayner some more, but he didn't. He just wanted to be safe. And Jason Rayner survived this. Now, Wallace will be charged and tried. But the possibility of Wallace getting a fair trial is going to be slim and none. This is one black man versus the law. So we might as well get prepared for how this is going to end. But, you know, we shall see. So where are all these conservative gun nuts and people like Dana Loesch when Othal Wallace was not only standing his ground, he was using his right to bear arms. But you can already see the hypocrisy unfolding. So that's it for now. BMBBH News without the WS. Free Othal Wallace. Goodbye.